Welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. I'm Fireweaver and with me I have Rolf. Hello.
Hello.
Cool. So while I'm explaining what we're about to do, what Rolf is going to do is do the next step that we're going to be doing, thank you, after what we've got here. And I think for that I'm going to need some more V filters. So can you start by crafting me some V filters, Rolf, while I talk through what I've got going on here. I'm also going to need a wand, so do you have a spare wand? Or do I take the one here?
Oh man. Here, have mine.
Yeah, because I left mine in the thing. Right, cool. So what I've got ready set up here is a wand recharge station, more or less. And we have the essences here. So we've got some Precantatio, which is needed for this, some Permutatio, which is going to be needed, and some Aurum, which is this one here. Those are the things that are needed in essence-wise. Other than that, there's 2 diamonds, a Primal Charm, some gold, and a pedestal in the middle. And we can get going here, and you can see it's going to suck up all the needed aspects. This has got minor instability on it, but we should overcome it with the stuff that we've got on here, so I'm feeling fairly safe about it. I'm just going to move this out of my inventory for a second. And I hope it doesn't screw up, because I've only got the 1 Primal Charm, but it looks like it's good here. I'll be very surprised if it's screwed up. Cool. So this is a wand recharge pedestal. Now, last episode we showed you how to recharge using the V relay. But there's an alternative, and that is using the charge pedestal here. We can place a wand in here and it will recharge from nearby nodes. I just have to pick up one that was full, but yours might need some essences in it. Let's have a look.
Yeah, it needs some auto.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be picking it up, does it?
No, because we're all out of auto.
Oh, okay. But what would happen is it gathered auto in here, then it would soak it up. Well, we did a really bad job of showing that off, didn't we? Yay.
Yay. Yay for bad jobs.
You know what it might be time for? And this wasn't what I was going to do. But let's grab our teleposers and bring over another node, shall we?
Okay.
Oh, I need the buttons as well for this. So let me grab the buttons. Okay, and let's... I have an idea of what we're going to do actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link this teleposition focus to here, which the coordinates haven't hooked in. Let's try that. There we go. So now I've got the coordinates, and this time before we went out into our normal world, but I think it would be more interesting if I took my goggles of revealing here and my jetpack. Let's go to the nether and do what we did last time. Because when we were in the nether before, do you remember we saw some really complex nodes? Do you remember those?
Yeah.
So see if we can re-find them again. I'll give us something to do this episode. Because, yeah, some of them had, like, some advanced aspects in them that wasn't just Terra, Ordo, Ignis. So it's like you've got, like, is it the 6 or 7 base aspects? So what we're looking...
6 ones.
Yeah, so what we're looking for is the ones that aren't the 6 basic ones. And the more complex, the better in this case. And... in fact, I've got them waypointed from last time, so I'm going to be flying over there. And thankfully, I've with my goggles now, I have got more. Oh, what's the word for it? Night vision. So now the nether looks very bright to me right now. It makes it very easy to spot things. Let's see if I can wind my way over to these nodes. Can get difficult trying to work a way through sometimes. Let's go the other way. Nope, dead end that way. Well, I know the surefire way of doing it is go towards the fortress and then go left. Which is how we did it before. So here's the fortress and then turn. Now let's go to the nearest one first. Check out what that node looks like over by the nearest one. I can now see Rolf, who managed to find a quick way through. But let's check it out. Oh, I'm being chased by a ghast somewhere. How's this node look? Hopefully it's not too corrupt. It's a little bit dodgy. Let's have a look through here and see what type of node it is. It's a sinister bright node. So let's see if the other one is also sinister, because I'd rather avoid taking back a sinister node if I can help it. Doesn't sound like the most appealing thing to bring home. If not, then we can go searching for other ones, because I know there's a whole bunch of complex formcrafty nodes in and around the Nether, so it won't take long to find a good one. And there should be something coming up. Let's drop down. Here we go. Right in front of us. You should have seen this a few episodes ago when we were playing around over here. And I imagine this is also sinister. Yeah, it's sinister and bright. Interesting. What do you think? I can't remember what sinister does in the node world.
Me neither.
I'm going to pause the recording for a second while we look it up. Hey, we're back, and we found... I couldn't find the node I was really looking for, but I did find this one with some Exanimus in it. It's a normal node. So, let's get ready to move this. Put our focus in, and hit the button. I do not think this will teleport you, Rolf, but we'll see. Oh, it does. Ah!
It did.
Well, I've got a problem.
And that is?
An explosion and hellfish. I'm trying to pick up... Do I lose the focus? No, there it is. Come on, grab the focus. That's it. Right, now what I can do, where it's a little safer, seeing as it does act as a teleport, is I'll place this down again and place the focus in with the button. Oh, I'll lose it though, won't I? Because I won't be able to take it back with me. Alright,
Yep, you'll lose
I don't want to lose it because, you know, it's fairly... Well, it's not that expensive, but more expensive than I want to spend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to travel the slow way. And, yeah, but the audience, you can take the fast route because I'm going to cut. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back at base. And as I was worried about before, the copper ore has come with us. Now, if I break this copper ore, it's going to explode and take out some of the surrounding area. Now, I have a solution to this. And that is I'm not going to mine it exactly. So there's going to be, there's a solution in Formcraft as well, but I'm actually going to take a different solution. We're going to take the Endertech solution. It's called a resin exchanger. And one of the things that I'm going to have to do to get this up is actually get a flux capacitor built. So I'm going to go up the flux capacitor routes quickly. Shouldn't take too long, thankfully. One of these. So I think we've probably got all the stuff sitting around already. So yeah, we go. There's
got the rest.
Got that, and then it says it needs a tesseract. Now the only reason it's not picked up one of our tesseracts is because of MBT data. So I actually have one. So there we go, a resin exchanger, and the only thing it needs is some power. Now I could go and charge it downstairs, or I could use this bad boy. Which is my flux pack charger, and just place it on, and you can see that this is now recharging. It can store quite a lot of RF in it, but that's fine. Now let's grab a safe block like Netherrack, which does not explode, and I've got quite a bit of that on me. Is if I shift click the Netherrack, it stores it. Unfortunately you can't see because I'm wearing a thing, but on the side it's saying that Netherrack is my selection. And now, if I right-click this copper ore, it will Oh, that made the explosion noise, but didn't explode. Yay! So now I've got the copper ore in my inventory. I'll exchange that too. Now you should be safe to break that. There we go. Problem solved.
Nice.
Cool. We can break this one too. And yeah, I've been wanting to make a resin exchanger for quite a few episodes as it happens. And you can see there's a bunch of other junk in my inventory right now. Let me put my jetpack back on, I guess. So the reason for that is those Formcraft towers, as we were looking, we found loads of them, and we found a division sigil, so that's going to be useful. If I hadn't already had one. I may have already had one, I can't remember. Where's that new node is here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a node stabilizer on it, which is always nice to have. So that's all stabilized out. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Anything else? Where's all the other crazy stuff I grabbed? Ender lily seeds. I got a belt, a few other crazy things. A title scroll called Righteous Defender. And you know what? I'm going to see how to use it. So if I look under my equipment and go to equipment here, I should have a slot for this somewhere. Here. So now, apparently I can control right click to link it in chat. There we go. I assume above my head now it's, I can't see it myself. Does it give me a title, Rolf, above my head?
Ooh, give me a second.
Should say Righteous Defender Firelash, I'd imagine.
Yep.
Yay.
Fireless Righteous Defender, it's underneath your name.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, the next part of this is that this Exanimus, I'm going to go through how Exanimus is made up very quickly. So Exanimus is made of, it's basically a compound element, and it's made up of Motus and Mortuus. So I'm going to look up those two. So Motus is made up of air and ordo. Mortuus, which is the other one, is made up of Pedicio and Victus. And Victus is made up of Aqua and Terra, which means this node has Aqua, Terra, Air, and Ordo inside it, and Pedicio. And Ignis is already in there, and some more Ordo in there. So even though it's all wrapped up in this Exanimus node, it's actually still made up of all those other base aspects inside it. It's a compound thing. So did you make those V filters earlier, Rolf?
Yeah, I did.
Fantastic. So what I can do, make use of that, is have a look here for the compound recharge focus. We can see that we need 4 V filters, a redstone comparator, and 4 earthen shards. So let's let me grab these shards. So we need 4 of those, and we need the filters, and I believe we needed 4 of those. And finally in the middle was a comparator, which I only need 1 of those. So I believe that's the recipe. You can check that for me if you want, if you've got the research. If not, I'll check it again in a second.
Ooh, we don't have enough aspects over here.
That's right, we'll fix that in a second. So, looking up the compound research focus again. Why is it not showing up? Recharge. There we go. Compound recharge focus. Yes, 4. We need 15 Precantatio, 10 Permutatio, and 10 Ordo. Right, so what we're missing over here? So we've got Ordo, but we're missing Permutatio. We've only got 1 left, and a good source of that is copper. So let me go grab some copper. Oh, there's loads. We've got like 10k copper. It's crazy. And let's put our golem here to work. Okay. Thankfully, it shouldn't take too long. It's been pretty good, actually. So we're up to 2. is bringing more metallum as well. We don't really need to store much metallum, so I'm going to empty this jar just so that we've got the space for it. That's probably going to take us to 13. Did you say we only needed 10, right, for the compound recharge station?
Yeah, 10.
Okay, then we've got enough. Right, let's go.
Yay. Did it.
But now this is a moderate risk, so we're about to give our station here a bit of a good test to see if these clusters are stabilizing things enough. The shards we could probably quickly grab new ones of. The filters could be a pain if we run out of those. Oh, it did bite me twice. Oh, it's given me a debuff maybe? I don't know. Could have been worse. It bit me a couple of times, but didn't destroy any of our stuff. Cool, yay! So recharge focus is an add-on to the node stabilizer, which somehow I royally cocked up. Let me try placing that again. And as I said, it's an that's because I placed it on the wrong thing. I was placing it on the stabilizer. On the recharge pedestal, it's an add-on, so now we get that. And my wand's full, but how's your wand?
Full.
Oh, why do you recharge it? I said... Oh, alright.
I didn't recharge it. It was in the recharger.
Oh, you left it there, did you? Let me think. What can I craft that's going to... let's make some more jars, I guess. It's the only thing I can think of off the top of my head. It's only going to use aqua, though. And
Oh, let's make a more fee filter.
oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Because we are using quite a bit of those. And we need this recipe here.
Oh, I already crafted some.
Alright, well I'm also... There we go. Now I've drained my wand. Okay, good. Now I can place it in here and it will recharge off of the nearby stations. You can see it's draining away. And if it needs to, it will use this Exanimus. It probably won't need to, but we'll see. But taking these big compounds away with us is actually really useful to have, because it's increases the amount of V that we have available to grab for us quite dramatically. And there we go. Here's have your one back. Cool.
Yay.
All right. All right. So I think that's a good episode for this recharge station done and built. Was there any quests that we've not handed in for this? Let's check. Apparently we've got 4 unclaimed quests here, so let's have a look where they're lying. Mob hunter. Oh, okay, you must have been fighting. We're out in the Nether. So we've got another title scroll actually. Seeker of treasure. So you can grab that if you want that. Another slime thing, not worried about that. Right, what else is there complete? Probably saying thaumaturgy, yep, we've got 2 apparently. Ah, the wand recharge. So I'm going to grab the hearty breakfast because you don't need heart containers. Don't really even need wand caps actually, as it happens. But that's good. And the relay that we built last episode is good. And that... it's really useful because we've now got a new node in the jar. And
2 nodes.
Well, yeah, 2 nodes actually. Yeah, you're right. What I think we'll do with those, or with one of these, is use it as another transducer, which I'll place behind here or something, and I'll transduce another one of these, and that way we'll have all aspects ready to transduce over, and we'll keep it separate from the wand recharge area. We'll just make this a transducer area over here. Cool. Right, so yeah, I'll store that. Well, I think that makes a good wrapping up point for this episode then. We've accomplished a few quests here, so I'm happy with that. Next episode, this is just a whole big batch of Formcraft stuff, but next episode we're going to mix some Botania with Formcraft. So that's what we've got planned for next time. So I hope you'll join us for then. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. As per usual, leave us a rating and a comment, as we always enjoy. And I believe Rolf is about to ding our way out of here. Ding! That's the end of the episode. Alright, just the once, mate. Take it easy. Alright. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.